Diane in Denmark here. It is Wednesday, which, as you probably remember, in Flylady land is Anti-Procrastination Day. And at least for us, we are really in the home straight for coming up to Christmas. We've only got 4 sleeps to go because we celebrate Christmas on Sunday night. And I thought today, just for fun, let's have a little anti-procrastination session. Is there something that you have been putting off getting ready because you think it's going to take too long, or you just don't know where to start? We're just going to work together for 15 minutes, maybe a couple of minutes extra. But what I want you to do is think about, sit down right now and make a quick list. What are the things that are on your mind that are worrying you? Now, I'm going to be setting the table in here because we've got visitors coming, but it could be something like decorating a Christmas cake, and I just suddenly remembered I never got around to showing you mine, but here's this big heavy fruit cake. Maybe you've been putting off decorating the Christmas cake. Here's ours. It doesn't need to be perfectly decorated. If you haven't done it now, just get it done. I've just used some old ribbon that we had, and also some little Danish Christmas decorations that my Danish father-in-law made, and some baubles. So we've already started eating the cake, as you can see. But maybe you need to, maybe you haven't started decorating yet. Just work along with me for 15 minutes. And it doesn't, you don't need to decorate the whole house in 15 minutes. Take some baubles and put them in a glass jar, like you've seen in my kitchen. Maybe you need to wrap some presents, wrap for 15 minutes. The main thing is that you take some action, because often when we kind of get a bit down in the dumps and we don't know where to start, we tend to just sit in a chair and do nothing. So we're going to get off our bahookies, our bahookies, and work, and we're only going to work for 15 minutes. I'm going to start the timer, and as I said, I'm going to get this room ready because this is our dining room. We've got guests coming, and I thought that today I can get the tables set. So anyway, let's just work together. I'm going to move you over so I can clear off these things. I've also got a jigsaw puzzle here that we haven't finished yet. I'm going to have to move that. But it's all going to be all right. And once we've done the 15 minutes, then you get to stop and take a break. All right? So anyway, I'll start the clock going and I'll move you over, and let's get started. And we're just putting one foot in front of the other and getting something done. All right? So just hold on. And just remember, before you start, make sure that your routines are done. Your morning routine, that you're dressed to indoor shoes, or your evening routine. Because your routines are the things that are going to pull you through any stressful time. So anyway, let's go on. I've got the timer running. So you do what you have to do at your end. Maybe you're decorating. I'm going to move the jigsaw puzzle next door, because I'm going to complete this jigsaw puzzle as my pamper today with the family. So that's going next door. Right, and this Christmas cake can go back on the side. Right, let me see. And also we've got our Advent Sunday candle decoration, remember, with the 4 candles. You've seen that on Instagram. We light a candle every Sunday up to Christmas. That can go on my husband's desk, which is just off camera. I'm not showing you my husband's desk, he's got private stuff on it. Right, and I'm going to put away this runner right now. This is the runner that I hand stitched for my Danish father-in-law. I'm going to put that away just now. And I'm going to bring out the tablecloth. Oh, and here's my Flylady Christmas holiday control journal. I'm going to check that later because I've got a few things outstanding as well. Right, let me get the tablecloth. And this is the tablecloth that you probably saw when I was going through my Christmas decorations. And it's just a piece of sheeting material actually that I bought from IKEA and hemmed a bit. But it's nice and cheery with the red and white. Right, I'll just grab some plates from next door. Right, and I'm just taking our basic white IKEA plates because we're going to have a lot going on with the tablecloth and the napkins. Right, and we've got our friends coming, and they're two small kids. It's a kind of little Christmas tradition that they come and have dinner with us just a few days before Christmas, so we're really looking forward to seeing them. Also because this year they have, I think it's a Cocker Spaniel puppy that we haven't met before, so the puppy is coming. Right. Oh, and these are the serviettes that I made out of the offcut from there. And as I said before, it was an anti-procrastination task of actually finishing them off, you know, doing the hems on these. Right. And then the next thing, I'll get some cutlery. So you keep on going. We are at 7 minutes, a bit less than that because I was talking for 2. We've been going for 5 minutes. Keep on going with whatever you're doing, whether it's wrapping, decorating, making a detailed grocery list. Maybe you need to do that for tomorrow. Tomorrow's airing day. Let me grab some cutlery. Four. Go. 2, 4, 6, 8. We appreciate. Right, then let's get some little greenery on the table. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that instead of buying fresh flowers at this time of year, which don't seem to last very long and are quite expensive, you know, says the canny Scot, I buy hyacinths and I just plant them into some old jam jars. Let me show you here. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen these. I've got some jam jars and I just take out the hyacinths. These were from IKEA, they were very cheap, the hyacinths. Put them in the pot, in the jam jar, any kind of glass jar. Take a little bit of moss from the garden and then I just add on, you know, some bits of, you know, glitter and some little angel confetti that I had. And it just makes it look quite nice and sparkly. I add a wee bit of glitter and then I put it on this little glass tray that I have, a mirror tray, and that's going to go in the centre. So it gives us a bit of, you know, fresh foliage. And also these are quite good because they're not too high, you know, you can see yourself across the table. Right, next thing are water glasses. And remember, I washed those when I was cleaning, doing a detailed clean of this room oh, just, was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? Yeah, anyway, let's get those on the table. So these are washed and ready to go. Alright, so we've got a tablecloth, got the serviettes. The serviettes I might put in rings, but the main thing is I just want to get the table set. You know, I'm not being perfectionist about this. I'm just getting it set. Look at that, already done a lot. And then the next thing, of course, are the candles, because you know we're in Denmark, got tons of candles. And I think I'm going to use, I've got some little red candle holders, I think we'll use those. And these are here in, we have a fireplace, and it is a working fireplace, but we don't use it because it's kind of too hot for the room. So I just put little candles in it, and it looks quite nice when the candles are lit. It was actually designed by the people who had the house built. We were only the third family to live in this house. Since it was built in 1933. Anyway, let me get the candles out. Right, so I've got these little red candle holders. So those will go on the table. One there, and I've got some bigger ones here, which I'll put big candles in. And I've got a big red shiny heart, because you know in Denmark we have hearts are one of the main Christmas decorations. Right, okay, and I've got this tall candlestick, but this one needs a new candle, so let me get a new candle for that one. I think I'm going to put this tall one in the middle. I'm going to put it in one of these little cups. Just there we are. I can go in the middle of the table for a bit of height. There we are. And do that now. I've got a little box of matches. We used to make these a lot when the kids were smaller. You know, take a box of matches, you paint it white, and then the kids cut out a motif from a paper serviette and put it on with decoupage glue. And that's one we did many years ago. So anyway, I'll leave the matches on the table so we're ready to light the candles. Right, what next? How are we doing for time? Okay, we've got about 4 minutes left. What should I do next? So I've just got to move some other things around the room. I've got this candlestick here. That needs to go somewhere else. And then I'll get out my accessories for the wine. I've got a couple of things that the wine bottles stand on. Snaps that I made, but if you saw on Instagram last night, I was having a gift exchange with my besties. You know, we skinny dipped together, and I took the bottle of the Christmas snaps that I made, and it was the one that we made with coffee beans and orange and vanilla, and we really enjoyed that last night. It was freezing down there. We were skinny dipping in the pitch black, but we had a little thimble full of the snaps, and we danced around the little Christmas tree that I had brought, and there wasn't a dry eye in the house. It was really so much fun. Right, so that's the snaps there. Though we won't be having that with our guests. That's more an after dinner thing. Right. What else can I? Oh, I know. I need to move. Need to move the vacuum cleaner because you can see here. I keep the vacuum cleaner in the dining room at all times. That way I can just take it out if I need to do a quick vacuum. But I'll put that in our basement for when the guests come. So that can go away. And actually, apart from that, that's basically this room ready. Let me see if I've got any other little trinket things that I can put on the table, and then I'll show you the final thing. Some sparkly kind of disco balls and things, so I'm going to put those on the table as well. And for the place cards, we've got some holly in the garden, so I'll get my daughter to write on the holly leaves with a silver pen. I mean, how much more Christmassy can you get? Here. There we are, a little bit of sparkle. Right, hold on, I'll give you a quick look because we've got about a minute left and you can see the finished table. Doesn't that look Christmassy? Yay! And it only took 15 minutes. So once my 15 minutes is up, I'm going to take down the vacuum, the Hoover, and another thing, you might have noticed, just on the top there, I don't know if you can see it, I'll just tell you about that. Yeah, okay, we've got a minute left. Keep working, keep doing what you're doing. Up here, right on the top of the cabinet, my dear late departed Danish father-in-law made for us. That's where all the wine glasses. Oh, I could put out wine glasses as well. Just remembered. We have the Mandelgaard and the songbooks for Christmas, because we will be doing this on Sunday night, plus the crackers for the table. Now, crackers aren't a Danish thing, they use them at New Year, but it's part of a British Christmas, and I have to have crackers on the table. So I've put them all up there, so I'm ready to set the table again for Sunday. Yeah. Okay, let me see how many, we've got about 10 seconds, so I just have time. There we are, already here. Just have time to get some. Yay! Okay. I'm just going to finish putting out the wine glasses and we're done. Okay, you get to go now. And as I said, give yourself a pat on the back. And perhaps, if you made a list and printed out your Flylady Holiday Control Journal, take the time today just to look through that one more time. Are there groceries that you need? Do you need to buy crackers? Do you need to set the table? Check who's coming? Borrow things for guests arriving? Do you need to change the towels in the bathroom? Do you need to put some hot water bottles in the guest bedroom? Just take a minute today. Don't get overwhelmed with it, but set your timer, get off your buhuki and just do something. Because it's just, the very act of just getting started is really going to help you to get through this, all right? So anyway, that's it for me down in Denmark. I'm going to finish getting the wine glass on the table. And that is me done here. Woo! Yeah, again. Have a great Anti-Procrastination Wednesday, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, live long and prosper.